Well, besides all the confusion here in the United States as to where China fits in the capitalism, socialism, communism continuity, that range, we have a unique relationship problem between these two countries. China is clearly an ascending, rising economic, political, and cultural power in the world. No one should be confused on that subject. In stark contrast, the United States is a descending power. That is, the footprint of the United States is smaller in the world economy with each passing year. The heyday, the dominance of the United States is shrinking, and the economic, political, and cultural role of China is rising. And that has always, in the history of the world, and particularly the history of capitalism, been a big problem. I'm going to come back to that in a couple of minutes. But I want to show you that there are also similarities between China and the United States. Let me explain it this way. In China, you could divide the society into three parts. At the top is the Communist Party and the government it clearly controls. Underneath that are the private and publicly owned enterprises, the things that make the economy run. And at the bottom, the working class. And it's been the job of the government and the political party that run everything at the top to make all this work out, to make sure that the mass of the working class is educated, disciplined, to work for the enterprises, foreign and domestic. They've been very successful at that. It's also been their job to make the mass of people support the system, generally favor it, be willing to elect those people to office that they elect in the party, in the government, and to work and to accept the decisions made. And they've been successful at that. The United States can also be divided into three very similar parts. But it's the relationship among the parts that's a little different. In the United States, what's at the top are private capitalist enterprises, the big businesses that we all know run this society. Underneath them are the parties and the governments that they control. And then at the bottom, again, the mass of the working class. It's been the job of the politicians and the government to keep all this working. And they have done a middling job of that. That's why this country is descending and the Chinese are ascending.